May 24th, the time is 7:47 a.m. and here's what I'm looking at this morning. Starting with the indices, the MES still seem to be holding at midpoint. This was overnight at 2 a.m. Obviously, I know I've done this. And yeah, like I said, I take it the first time, second time, maybe the third time. Then after that, it doesn't work anymore. It's done for. So my plan is to look for a up move toward 39.74 and sell it, or a down move to 38.19 and buy it from there. So we'll see how the day unfolds. MNQ the same way. Here's the midpoint here that really never did work at all. It's actually immediately broke it. It may have worked a little bit in here, but not much. But it came back to test it, and so now it may be one of those support turning resistant sort of stories. Excuse me. M2K same way. I think we are. MYM. We are still at R1, so there may be a good sell in here going up, testing the R1 and sell off from there, especially with the Fed speaking. And I think it's tomorrow. We'll see. Then in the soybeans, we are down here at S1, close to it at least. So I didn't see that until now. So we'll see. Nothing for now until we maybe go down here. I may buy one. I wouldn't do anything at the midpoint at this stage. Wheat, I'd been long from last week, exited in here. I might have left a little bit of money on the table in here, but with that said, I would have given the same amount of money for corn, because I bought corn, sold it here close to the top of the week so far, and I would have given that back. So it worked out okay. It evened out that it was a good exit for both the wheat and the corn. And they are somewhat new. Actually, they are very new to me, so I still have to see how they function and how they work. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. I am holding a short. Did I get filled? I don't think. No, I didn't get filled on the AED. What's a shame. This would have been a good move from here. I missed it maybe by 4 or 5 pips. So I'm gonna cancel that order. I'm gonna just take it away. So this is gone. AED New Zealand, midpoint, nothing here. AED, yeah, nothing. Nothing. I don't think I will take this long. So I've done well with the Swiss yen, but not with the CAD Swiss. I mean, I'm talking about statistically speaking, historically. I'm looking at all trades and looking at what I've done. That's why I kind of did take this one at the R1. With the Swiss, I like to wait for an R2 or S2. But this one, I looked at all my trades with the Swiss yen, and they have done well. So I decided to go for it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's still holding. It's down some, and we'll see how the day folds. Nothing in here. This would have been a nice short, of course, but this is the pound, and the pound, really, I want to look for extreme moves. I want to look for R2 or S2, which is a long way from here. Nothing in here. Nothing. Nothing. I didn't get filled here either, so move this. Nothing. Well, EuroCAD. Maybe it's not a bad trade. I did add today. I did add the. I'll go over those now. I added the Euro New Zealand this morning, Euro AED, and the Euro Pound. And I'll show those in just a second. But this is maybe good in here. I see. I may just wait for it and take it in here somewhere. I don't want to overdo this. I'll just do it in here. Okay. So let me mark this so I can put the order in. This morning. I went short in here and missed this move overnight. I came in, it was here somewhere, and I took it market immediately. Good thing I didn't wait and put a limit in here, thinking it's going to go back and test it again, because it didn't. Now it's moving. Then this is, let's see about this one. I've done good with the euro yen. Yeah, it seems to work well with both S1, R1, and 2. So I'll keep an eye on this one. I took this one as well. Again, I just went market in here, not put a limit, waited for it, because when I came in, it was down here and it continued. It never really came back to it. And I'm short in here as well. This, I think I missed this one. Yeah, I missed this one. That would have been a nice move as well. Let's see. Move. I'm in this move, and I'm in here, short. Nothing here, nothing, and nothing. And those I won't see any prices, because I don't include any pre-market prices on those instruments. So once the market opens 8:30, I'll look at those and see what we need to do. So that's it for now. For the Forex account, last week was 27.72, I think, and adding 5% would be about 2,900. So I look at 2,900 for this week. Once I get that, if I get that, of course, I will close everything. I'm not even close to it now. So it's I have some gains, but nothing to stop me from trading for the week. I will update if and when I take new trades, and we'll go from there. 24th, and the time is 2:10 p.m. So starting with the YM, that's the first thing that got set up in here, and that was over here about an hour or so ago. I took a short. It did take a lot of heat, then finally just came back within the same hourly bar, and got a target. Those targets were really in manually. It wasn't a great setup, and I took it with other markets as well, because I just needed a trade, and I'm basically forced to trade and got lucky with it. And it was a good setup here for the YM, but it really was not for like the MES. So I did at the same time I took the YM, I shorted the MES and MNQ and M2K, looking at the whole market dropping. There was a piece of news also hitting that kind of helped my direction. So I had again, I took a short in here with the MES and covered somewhere in here. Of course, I was always way too early. No, I covered at 06. I remember that now. Yeah, right over here, 06. Went up, took the short, moved down, and I was out of it. And it was a pretty decent exit now looking back, because 3,900 did hold. Then at the MNQ, the same thing. Took it in here, bought it back in here somewhere. M2K, and that's it for the indices. Ended up plus 186 for the indices, and I was just doing one lot each. I wanted to get into the grains and beans. I don't know how I missed this one. It was really a good setup. I would have taken it too, and I would have taken it here somewhere. I would have worked out really good. It's closed now, it's definitely done. I did, for some reason, I did see I saw the wheat. I put in a limit buy in here, never got to it, and moved a bit without me. It wasn't a big move, but it would have been enough to make a daily target, daily goal. Corn also, I missed it. Again, I don't know, I guess I was watching something else, and I just completely missed the corn and the soybeans, unfortunately. My Forex trades are okay. I think I'm about break even. Starting off with the Swiss yen, I'm short from here. Took some heat, and now it's still back to break even. EuroCAD, I'm short. I'm short and added. Then it really took a lot of heat. Now it's coming back a little bit. I'm still down that pair, but I'm holding. Looking for target in here somewhere. Then Euro New Zealand short in here, and it's maybe up slightly or break even. Then Euro AUD, Euro AUD short, and I'm just holding with a small gain. Euro yen short, and I'm holding at almost break even. New Zealand CAD, I am short from here. It started to do extremely well. I would have been odd in here somewhere. Then it changed its mind. It's starting to move up again. So I'll leave it alone and see what's going to happen overnight there. New Zealand, short from here, and this is just a bad bar. I think this really never moved down below, and never below this in here. So, but this would have been a target in here. I think I can correct this bar. Let's see. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The low is 6445. I don't know why I keep getting this message, so it doesn't make sense. Won't let me, so I'm just gonna not worry about it. Swiss long from here is taking some heat, and leave it alone. I didn't add to it. I did take position on Snap long in here, 200 shares and a few options. I took the 200 shares in here, and I did some options in here. This is just a gut feeling play. Really, it's not set up. Of course, this is way past S2 and maybe S3 or even S4. But I'm thinking there's value in here at this price. And so both the option and the stock are under draw right now. I'm taking long options with AMD as well around this level, and it's up but not much. Nothing to do with Palantir anymore. I left it alone, and nothing with Apple. That was closed yesterday. And that's it. I still have not taken anything with ETFs. This list is looking good. And that's it. Like I said, I'm up about 200 on realized 186. Unrealized, I'm down about 200 as well. And that's it for the day.